Hey guys, back to a brand new video, and today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. Um, I want to rework the tree design, not the tree design, but the tree form, as this would be one of the prototypes. One of the other prototypes, I can't remember if I did it in this version or if I did it in another instance. I think I did do it in this one. Let me check. Okay, it does not appear. I did. Okay. Well, we're gonna try making our own tree farm. So let's get that out of the way. So I want to use birch. That's one thing I do want to use. Let me get some bone meal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I think if I do that, then without it. Okay, so let's try with that. So I want to see what the lowest mountain is. Okay, peels or it has. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like. Okay, so that's the max. Like, well, at least yeah. So how are we gonna do this? Hmm, okay, well, I saw that video, so let's. How about we do this? We take. I don't know. Trying to think. I will get back to you when I have a design made. Um, so yeah, I will be right back. Okay, guys, so the design I have here right now, is that basically the tree would be put here, then this double piston extender with the slime blocks would grab it and pull it out. And then over here, what we would have is a flying machine that would then hope well, assuming we would already be down here, and then it would bring it up. And then right now what I'm working on is that this would basically be delayed. So that way instead of second this getting detected, because what happened earlier is, when it got detected for going down, I pushed it again, and we don't want that. Well, at least not exactly, because then even when it tries to go up, it's not going to be right. So yeah, we want to delay this. I think about 4 ticks would do the trick. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna see how that goes. So let's real quick try that out. So yeah, see that's a lot better. That's what I want. Then it would come up here. Because you would have to remember that. Yep, okay, bet that's what I want. So let me real quick get a meal and there's a sapling, a butch sapling. And then it's not all connected, but the idea is that this would get grabbed. This is supposed to already be down there. So yeah. But oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Um okay. Let's real quick fix that. Okay, that's now all good. Okay. So then we grab that. Then bet okay. So then that's kind of what the thinking process is. Let me real quick bring that down again because I want to make sure. Okay. Oh, that's not good. No. No. Okay, let me fix that. Uh, bam, bam, bam. Wrong way. And bam. So, I guess we would want that to be already pulled down as it's getting. So yeah. So we need to fix that. Oh wait, wrong one. Lit. Oh, is it not gonna? Oh, that's tricky. Why is it not? That's odd. I am confused. Why is it not working? Yeah, it should be working. But let me real quick rebuild this. Okay. Okay, I don't know why it was doing that. Okay, that's perfect. Um, and then I guess what we can do once it gets over to here is we can put it on a delay to then, because we have to remember we want to make sure that this does get activated. So, uh, I don't know how we would activate it though. I want to see if this would be too much. That would be like, okay. So we're gonna find out whether or not that is too much of a delay or not. Also, I need to figure out what we're gonna do about this. This would be so helpful if we had honey blocks, but no, because we are stuck. We're not kind of stuck, basically. But yeah, but because we're stuck in in this version. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put the logs right here. Excuse me. So yeah, that should bring it up. Oh, I never even connected it. That's not good. Okay. Let's just give it a false activation. Oh, flip it. Wait. I don't know how it does that, but we're gonna have to run it down through here. Okay. I guess what we can do is let me see if that will work. Okay, that will work. That's good. So, if I'm correct, it will go up here. It'll go up here. That'll push. Why did it not? Okay, you know what? Let's just do that. And then I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay, we'll just have to run it through there. And then we're gonna do this again because, yay, there's nothing fun like having to constantly redo this. Okay, there. So now it should be on that. Okay, now. Okay, and obviously you'd want to run this down. Yeah. So that way it knows to get activated before. Or at least not before. Yeah. So that way it can get activated. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so what we need to do real quick is power that. So that way it doesn't, not doesn't, but so that way it actually does its job. And now, if I'm correct, oh flip, that's not good. Oh, that's why. Okay. Um, I just did something very stupid. I wonder why it was doing that. So there, now it should no longer loop itself, which is good. And also, yeah, we should finally be good and be able to get this out any problems. Okay. Oh yeah, because that's not safe. But we need it to where this doesn't get pushed. We need, um, trying to think what we could do to fix this problem. Obviously, can't do that. I guess we could do that and it would get it down one by one. But even then, I don't like just me. I don't like that. Cause yeah, that's just slow. Yeah, it works, but it's slow, and I don't really like that. I mean, if we, I mean, we could do that. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I am going to real quick fix this design. It's gonna get moved over by one because I just had an idea, but I will be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I figured out what the problem was. So, why I had this was basically to act as like a blocker so I could have this powered even without affecting this. But I just real quick did a test, and fun fact, it does affect it. It does. Whenever this, because I guess it's because this is getting powered into this redstone's still going to this block, therefore powering the rest of the switch is explaining why we're getting this double piston hickory stuff. So now I have to figure out how to power this without this getting affected. And one thing I can think of is that we extend it by doing this, and so that way we can still power it. And because of this redstone repeater, it blocks this redstone from powering any of this. Or at least that's the idea. Let me real quick test that before I even actually try it. Okay, that's actually, I'm so happy about that. Because I was trying to figure out why this thing kept on breaking itself, and I finally did. Oh man, I'm so happy about that. So I guess actually, gotta make sure everything's hooked up properly. Because yeah, if it's not hooked up properly, it might not work. And this thing is delayed so much. Oh my, like it's heavily delayed. So I don't know how many times. Oh, that's not good. No, bro, why are you doing this to yourself? Why? No, no, no. Why did you break yourself? I thought I fixed you. Why? Okay, so not enough repeaters, I think. I still don't understand why that didn't what? But you're not even in a redstone clock anymore. Where is this power coming from? What? What? Okay, I guess I'll be back when this is fixed. Okay, guys, fun fact I did not know. Whenever you bone meal a butch sapling, it produces a redstone signal. So guess what happens whenever I try to bone meal the sapling? I get double outputs that I don't need. So, this is gonna suck. Because I gotta find a way for this tree to get detected. Oh wait, I know how. I know how. I know. Yeah. So it can be right here and not get detected. Did not mean to break that. Okay. So now we shouldn't have any more double 80, whatever you want to call it, problems. And I also actually, I should, all right, because that won't work. And I know why, because I'm actually tempted to just be like, hey, tell me, will this work? Like, no, I mean, that worked obviously, but uh, just so I can make sure I can see it. Okay, bet. That's actually good. That is actually insane. So I can have it right there. Okay, we are learning some stuff. Okay, I'll be right back, guys, because again, I am closing on this video's well, this video is getting pretty long. So I'm gonna real quick be back later when this is all working. Okay, guys. I don't know what's wrong with it. Basically the problem I'm having is that for some reason I'll use this. I'll use this button. It'll work. See, it works. It'll pull it in, but okay, that it didn't do it that time, which I do gotta fix how we're gonna figure that out. But basically, it'll do this, and then it'll do that. Like it won't. I don't know why it's doing that. So, and they both are sticky pistons. Like And I brought this down because I thought, maybe it was because of something like that. That turned out not to be the case. And now I just got a whole bunch of repeaters everywhere, and I don't know what's going on with this thing because it won't bring it back, even though it's supposed to. And it's not like it's reached its max limit, because I'm doing the same time here. I kind of recreated the environment. It's working, so it's something over here that's got it messed up, and I don't know what that is. So maybe one of you redstone geniuses can figure it out, but yeah, I can't. Let me real quick try this. Will that work? I just had a thought. And I know this ain't. This is definitely not gonna work. Yeah. See, it wouldn't make sense for it to work like that. But they're not want to work like that. Y'all get what I'm talking about. I need this to get powered first. But also I need to make it to where it can be powered again by this without it affecting this or something like that. Because we need a startup and then we need because yeah. So we have either two things make it to where this can't run back. Actually, no, make it to where this can run back here. Okay, so start up. If you do it like that, then that would mean every single time this got activated, it would repower the entire thing that messed it up. That's why we did it like that. But if we see, I'm trying to figure this out. It's giving me a headache because I don't know. I'm not really good at redstone, but I know a few tricks, so yeah. But I don't understand what the problem is, Mom. Like, why is it? At first, I was like, maybe it's not getting enough power, or, maybe it's the power is just not doing its thing or whatever. And then it's like, no, it is. Okay, I don't know why it does that. And then sometimes it's like it doesn't want to grow. You see, it's like it'll pull it back. It'll pull it back, but then it doesn't want to. Okay, let me look for it for watch. So is it like something's powering this? Flip it. Okay. Okay, will it work like that? Okay, no. Just so that way this doesn't like and like mess with any of that. So yeah. Um that should work now. So let me no, what the heck? I could have sworn that would have worked. Why is this thing not working? Okay, I am so lost. If you know what the problem is, let me down in the comments down below. Also, you can join my Discord, and then you could if you prefer, yeah, I can't talk. If you prefer, you could also join the Discord and then tell me what is wrong. 'Cause I am so lost. I don't know what is wrong. And I also need to fix this because I thought, maybe it was a permanent solution, but no, because it doesn't always detect it. And I don't know. And so, yeah. Um, yeah, that's the attempt at a tree form. Like an automatic tree form that's supposed to basically, this pulls it in, this pushes it out, this brings it up, this pushes the wood out, and then that also starts a that also sends a signal to power this piston, that which tells this to go down. And then while it's going down, because it already came up and alerted this, gave the signal to push these out, it also continued that signal to redo everything. So that way, by the time it actually does get down, the log's already rating. Like by the time that, well, actually no, by the time this gets down here, the logs are already in place. Okay, basically, this is supposed to be here whenever, by the time it gets to here, so that way when it gets pushed over to here, this can take all three. So, yeah. Um, I am already very tired and I want to go ahead and get this video over with. So I will be back in the next video. I'm gonna take a break from the survival series. I'm gonna work on this mainly just because I don't want to burn out and I really want to figure out what's wrong. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun getting that done. And then this, even though this was like the wasn't the official design we have, the official design actually I think does produce more and has more chests and it's a little bit bigger. So yeah, but this port we did take, we kind of took this port. It's just like not as laid back. And then we took this concept. So even though it's not the exact design, we did keep the concept of how it was built. And we also have to get this done. Because again, I really want, the whole reason we're doing this is because again, this thing requires a lot of fuel, if you don't know, because of this. We need furnaces. And I don't have a blaze farm yet. And even if I did, I wouldn't know how to get it all the way to the overworld. And even though, yeah, this is probably, actually, no, we couldn't build this in the nether, which is the water. Okay, yeah, I'd have to say that's a first. Okay, well, I will get back to y'all later. Again, if y'all know what's wrong with this, let me know, either in the comments or in Discord. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.